Welcome back to Game Gazers, your go-to source for deep dives into the biggest and most anticipated games in the industry. Today, we're talking about Star Wars Outlaws, the first ever open-world Star Wars game set in the criminal underbelly of the galaxy. With Ubisoft and Massive Entertainment at the helm, this game is shaping up to be one of the most exciting Star Wars experiences in years. In this video, we'll break down the story, gameplay mechanics, open-world design, comparisons to previous Star Wars games, and what this means for the future of the franchise. So, grab your blasters, set coordinates for adventure, and let's dive into Star Wars Outlaws. Set between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, Star Wars Outlaws explores a chaotic era where the Galactic Empire is at the height of its power, but also stretched thin across the galaxy. With the rebellion gaining traction, crime syndicates flourish, creating opportunities for smugglers, bounty hunters, and outlaws to make their mark. You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel trying to make a name for herself in the galactic underworld. Accompanied by her loyal alien companion, Nix, she's navigating a dangerous world filled with crime lords, bounty hunters, and the ever-present threat of the Empire. The story revolves around Kay's efforts to pull off a massive heist that could change her life forever. But in doing so, she finds herself tangled in a web of betrayals, alliances, and high-stakes chases across multiple planets. Unlike previous Star Wars games that focused on Jedi and Sith, Outlaws puts us in the boots of someone who operates outside the Force. No lightsabers, no Force powers, just raw cunning, blasters, and survival instincts. This shift in perspective makes for a refreshing change, offering a more grounded, roguelike experience akin to Han Solo's adventures rather than those of Luke Skywalker. One of the biggest selling points of Star Wars Outlaws is its open-world design, a first for the franchise. Let's break down the gameplay mechanics that make this title stand out. Unlike previous Star Wars games with linear or semi-open maps, Outlaws offers fully explorable planets with unique ecosystems, cities, and dangers. Players can seamlessly travel between planets without loading screens, making for an immersive, galactic experience. You can land on and explore different planets, interact with NPCs, and take on jobs that range from smuggling to bounty hunting. Kay Vess is no Jedi, so combat relies on blasters, stealth, and gadgets instead of Force powers. The game features dynamic gunplay, allowing you to switch between different blaster modes, akin to what we see in The Mandalorian. There's also a stealth system, where players can sneak past enemies, disable security, and use environmental tactics to their advantage. Nix, your companion, plays a vital role in combat, helping distract enemies or retrieve items. Players can pilot their own starship, the Trailblazer, engaging in space combat, smuggling runs, and hyperspace jumps. The seamless transition from planetary surfaces to space is a major technological feat, making travel feel fluid and organic. Dogfights with TIE fighters and rival bounty hunters will be a major gameplay element, requiring skillful maneuvering and strategic weapon use. The game features a dynamic reputation system where choices matter, aligning with different crime syndicates, like the Hutt Cartel, Crimson Dawn, or the Pikes, will impact how the world reacts to you. Certain actions, such as betraying a faction or failing a mission, could lead to bounties being placed on your head, forcing you to either fight or bribe your way out. Survivor, which focused on Jedi protagonists and linear progression, Outlaws embraces a non-Jedi, open-world experience. There's more emphasis on gunplay, exploration, and player choice, rather than lightsaber combat and Force abilities. Outlaws has been compared to Red Dead Redemption due to its wanted system, outlaw lifestyle, and open-ended missions. The ability to explore different planets and engage with factions has shades of Mass Effect, especially in how dialogue choices and relationships shape the narrative. Ubisoft's take on Star Wars represents a major shift in how the franchise is approached in gaming. Up until now, most Star Wars titles have focused on either Jedi versus Sith narratives or space battles. By centering the story around an outlaw, Outlaws opens the door for more grounded, non-force-sensitive perspectives. If the game succeeds, we could see a wave of similar titles exploring different aspects of the galaxy, from bounty hunters to smugglers to politicians. Moreover, Ubisoft Massive Tech, previously showcased in The Division, suggests that the game's open-world mechanics could redefine what we expect from Star Wars games moving forward. Imagine a future where we get a Mandalorian open-world RPG or a full-scale bounty hunter simulator. Star Wars Outlaws is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious games in the Star Wars universe, offering players the chance to live the life of a true outlaw. With its expansive open world, dynamic combat, space travel, and faction-based choices, it has all the ingredients for a memorable experience. But the big question remains: will Ubisoft deliver on its promise of a seamless and engaging Star Wars adventure? What do you think about Star Wars Outlaws? Are you excited for its release, or do you have concerns about Ubisoft's execution? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest in gaming. Until next time, keep your blasters ready and your hyperdrives primed. This is Game Gazers signing off.